And moving forward, what would your stance be on incorporation?
Sure. That was one of the catalytic events that led me to accept the invitation. There has been an effort to incorporate, meaning to dismantle the township,
Right.
to eliminate it. It's not like nothing exists. Yes, something powerfully exists, and it's called the township.
Right.
And so there has been a movement to dismantle it, to incorporate it, to become a city.
Right.
So a word I'll give to you, a term, is called the enabling legislation. When the township was created by legislative edict, the enabling legislation, in agreement with the city of Conroe and the city of Houston, there would be no annexation until the year 2057.
Right.
That's 2057.
A while away.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you know, we're at 2020, so that's still 37 years away. Shortly, just 2 years ago, our magnificent state senator, Brandon Creighton, was able to engineer through the state legislature for the entire state Senate Bill 6, which removes annexation off of the table for any community in the state of Texas, of which now includes the Woodlands, in that the community has the right to vote whether they want to be annexed or not.
Right.
When Kingwood was taken over by Houston, the laws at the time was the community that has the extraterritorial jurisdiction, meaning Houston, can simply say, we're taking you over, end of story. The citizens had no vote, but because of our senator and this new law, annexation is off of the table.
Right.
So why would someone want to incorporate? Why are we going to throw away this magnificent community and this township structure that is a legal entity just to become a city in which you have to duplicate everything?
Right.
And so by becoming a city, you create a massive bureaucratic infrastructure.
Right.
You have to build a jail. You have to build a police department, physically build the buildings.
Right.
Then you have to hire the individuals. For every police officer you hire, you have to hire 5 behind-the-scene full-time people, forensic scientists, investigators, lab workers, jail attendants. I mean, you see how this is getting real expensive?
Right.
The best projection is that taxes will increase. It doesn't sound like much, but it's something along the line. We're currently at a tax rate of 25 cents, and it goes up to about 30. That doesn't sound much, but that's a large increase, and that's best case scenario. You're still going to lose services.
Right.
So you're going to have a heavy tax burden. You get rid of all the special creation entities. You're going to stop the development. The Woodlands is within the next 5 years will be completely developed. There's no more land to build any more homes. There's some land for businesses. Unlike the city of Conroe or Houston, there is not an industrial area. There are not warehouses. There's not manufacturing. There's not train depots. There's not port authorities.
Right.
There's no business manufacturing that creates revenue through taxation.
Right.
None. So you increase the cost. Where are you going to get the money from? From the property owners, because that's the only source of revenue in the Woodlands.
Right.
So the citizens are going to face what I believe almost a doubling of their taxes with a reduction in services. So that's why I'm against it. And I have this kind of little mantra. The Woodlands is a place that should be replicated and not eliminated.
I like that.
Right.
Because here's the thing. There's no going back. There's no mulligan. There's no redo. There's like, oh, I don't like this. I want to go back. Right. Once you end the township, it's gone.
Right.
Because the legislation was created for the Woodlands. It's not a general legislation that any community in the state of Texas can do. So people stand to lose a great deal.
Right.
And all I'll say is that becoming a city does not benefit the citizens
And the transition period too.
and
Like
the transition period. Yeah.
5 to 10 years to build out all of that stuff and hire everyone.
Yeah.
Right. Quick.
Yeah, and that, you know, that, and I'm just taking the police department as one department. Then you have to go to
Right.
utilities, and then you have to go to sewage, and then
Right.
you have to create something from nothing.
Right.
And instead of duplicating those services, we enter into this great working relationship with the county.
Awesome. Yeah.
And we contribute to the county.
Right.